Row, 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 row your boat gently down my stream.
Okay, that was really random.
You're really random. Hi guys, it's KELLS, and this is a freaking new series with my baby. Who's my baby again?
Me, Ravenous
Who are you?
G.
Oh, that rhymes. So this new series is called Topics with Your Favorite Couple on Top. And yes, it has to be sexual because me and him are super sexual. As long as everybody else on the team. So we like to be sexual. And so for this series, me and Jeed have been wanting to do a series together for the longest time, even before we started dating. And we decided that since we talk a lot all the time, like especially at night, aside from the dirty talks, we like to talk about important things too. And we thought that it would be a really cool idea to talk about topics that are important to us with this series. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And the very first topic, this gameplay is COD 4 and it's Jeed's gameplay, so we're going to start off with his gameplay and then we're going to switch it to mine. But don't worry, we'll be sure to mention whose gameplay it is. Not like it really matters, but if you see a beastier gameplay, obviously it's mine. So Dave, you want to go ahead and tell them what the topic is today?
Okay, so the topic that I was actually really interested in was, I don't know if you guys heard of it, but it's been all over the news. It's about this cruise ship that sank. It sank around Italy, the coast of Italy, and it's been a huge problem because the captain of the ship actually he was one of the first ones to leave the ship, which is really weird because in the past usually the captain is the one who stays in the ship and dies with it. So he's like the last one to get off. So
just like the Titanic.
A lot of weird things. Yeah.
So sad.
And it's like a lot of things that didn't happen in the past when it comes to these situations. Like now men are not giving up their seat for a woman or giving up their place on a boat, a lifeboat. So it kind of feels like it's not like it used to be where guys would just give up, sacrifice their life just for a woman to be saved. And now it looks like it's completely different now, and just wanted to see what you thought about it.
Okay, so I think since it's more modern now, like our days, every day of our lives, we're just walking around, like with our mini skirts on and standing in corners and whatnot. Like men probably see women completely differently, like we're not really worth your life because you have your own life, which is maybe a family, a really good job, and a lot of money maybe. Or that doesn't apply to everyone though, because I really think it really depends on the person. Because for you told me before that you would sacrifice your life just to save another. Like, okay, Jeed, if you were in that situation on the boat and there weren't enough life support boats, and you said that you would give up your spot and go ahead and sink and die, right? Even though you have a family and a wife and a good job, let's say that. So you're saying you would do it?
Well, see, the thing is, it is completely different now. Because back then, the families would accept that, because the morals were completely different back in the day. And now, if I would do that, I'm pretty sure you would not like that very much. And I get it because you need both. You need both in a family, the parent and the husband. So it's very hard to say. I don't know if I would completely still do it, but it just feels bad that you're not doing what you can to I don't know, help someone else. Maybe I wouldn't die because I know how to swim. So I don't know.
Of course, the Mexican knows how to swim.
Come on, yeah, I know how to swim. I know how to jump borders. Come on, man. What is it?
Well,
but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I guess it depends, because you know how they say, oh, well, women have the same thing as men do. So now men see women like men. They work at the same jobs as they do. They do same things that we do now. So it's really crazy.
Yeah. So Skype is
So yeah.
being a bitch and it's like lagging. So I'm sorry if this thing like really messes up my voice. But anyways, we're gonna continue. Uh oh my god. So yeah. Uh what?
So basically, what do you think about the whole thing? Like, because I know women wouldn't sacrifice their life
Hell
for a
nah, I
guy, so
wouldn't.
why should men do, right?
Hell nah. I'm too goddamn sexy to die. First of all, and okay, I get it. Like back then in the days, like in the 1912 times when Titanic happened. Yeah, I know my shit. Okay, so those are the days when it's honorable for men to do something like that because I think that's when the U.S. Army started getting big, even though it probably was already, but it's like close to some sort of war that was going on. I forget, but well, I guess I don't know my shit. So okay, so um, I think that for guys or men who are in the military and whatnot, they're trained and they are they have this mentality of we must save lives and women and children are first because children for one are innocent and have no idea what's going on, so therefore they need to live their lives and grow up and survive. And women, we respect them and they're the ones that gave birth to us, went through all those hours of labor and just pushing us out, so they think that it would be the right thing to do to give up their lives for women back then because all
Yeah.
this stuff is like really fresh and new, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to like a right now situation where we're all on a Titanic number 2 boat and there's not yeah
Number
there's
two.
not a lot of we hit like a iceberg number 2 for some reason, even though all that shit melted, so it's impossible. But let's say hypothetically, then there's not enough boats, and then there's a mass amount of kids. Like per mom has like 3 kids because now people like to have sex so much now and have lots of kids, especially the goddamn Chinese, right? So let's say we each woman has like 3 kids with them.
Don't forget
Oh
the
yeah.
Mexicans.
Oh damn, then you and me are really gonna have a big family, like
Yeah, Mexican and Chinese.
Mexinese.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but what as I was saying, if there were that many kids and that many women and couple of men, like hypothetically, it's like, oh, there's more of them than us anyways, so they should survive because it's an honorable thing to do. But I think like right now it would be, oh, well, what's your reason to live? Do you have family? Oh, are you making a lot of money that'll help run this economy? Like if you were like a homeless woman with like a couple of kids, then I don't know if they would let you, or men would really be like, hey, yeah, you can totally take my seat, because it's like you have no purpose in life or
Yeah.
something. So I think people nowadays just think more
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. If you have a purpose, basically.
Yeah, it feels like the bigger role. It feels like the bigger role you have in life, the you have the more. I guess
Like,
you should.
like you deserve
Yeah, there you go. You
to
deserve to be in
live.
a lifeboat and live, and which I don't know
Yeah.
if that's right either. But then again, I don't know. I'm not sure what is right. Like, is it right for you to sacrifice your life for someone you don't know, or is it right, to live so you can support your family that needs you? So it's a very
Oh yeah, it's
complicated
really tough. Yeah.
complicated situation when it comes to this, because every man's instinct is to live, to survive, and to take that away from somebody, it's very tough. Like nobody wants to just give off their life for just anybody. So that's why I wanted to talk
Yeah.
about it.
I think people who have like good reasons, like, oh, I had a pretty good life, and I think that if I die for this person or for this amount of people, like a great amount of people, then that would be pretty reasonable. But if it's like a I don't know, it really depends. Like I really gotta say, it really depends.
It
But I
does.
think our time is up, babe.
Mhm. So I think,
Oh, okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode.
of course, there's more to come.
That's what she said. Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye bye.